Well, Steve, obviously a bit of a scrappy game, really, I have to say, but you got the job done in the end.
Yeah, exactly that. It was a bit scrappy, and I think that's probably a culmination of 5 tough weeks. But you know, the huge positive is off the back of that tough 5 weeks, we've got 25 points, and if you'd have offered us that on the field before the Sale game, which was the first of those 5 games, we'd have absolutely taken it. So yeah, it was a bit bitty and a bit messy and a bit clunky, but I say in the grand scheme of things, it's another 5 points. You give us 25 for that block of 5 games, so the girls deserve a massive amount of credit for that.
Indeed, well, you mentioned 5 bonus point wins in 5 games. In fact, that's your 9th bonus point victory in a row. I mean, you certainly would have taken that if you were told that at the start of the season.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, I think we're pretty happy with where we are in relation to the league table and you know where that potentially puts us towards the real business end of the season, which will come round pretty quickly. But yeah, we feel we're in decent form. But as I said, it's the beginning of February. There's a long way between now and the end of the season. There's a huge amount that could change between now and then, be it form, fitness, things like that. So I think we're in a good place, and we'd have taken this on the 4th of February. But we're very, very mindful that a lot can change over the next 2 or 3 months. So we'll keep going, and hopefully we'll keep the momentum.
Indeed, and you mentioned obviously it was very scrappy for many parts of that game. So many scrums, line-outs, a very stop-start, and you're only 14-0 up at half-time, which was unexpected. It has to be said. What was said at half-time to really change the momentum in the second half?
Well, I think firstly, we have to give Darlington some credit. You know, we didn't take them lightly at all. I said in the interview in the week that we knew they'd bring physicality. We knew they had a good attack game, and I think the other thing that we saw today is some real solidness in terms of their defence. And you know, I think the influx of players that they've had has made a real positive impact on it. But in terms of half-time, the main thing was energy. We just felt we were 10% off in terms of the energy output that we normally have. And that can make such a significant impact. And I felt second half we got back to more sort of acceptable energy levels, and we saw the benefit of that. So that was the key thing at half-time.
Indeed, and we saw in those final 10-20 minutes especially the ability to retain the ball, which is something you maybe struggled with throughout much of the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And that pressure in the end really told, didn't it?
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of drop balls, which again is not something you would necessarily associate us with. It's something that we work very, very hard on. And again, maybe that's just a little bit of concentration, a little bit of energy, and that showed a little bit. But look, as I said, it's the end of a block of 5 games. We've got a week off now. We're really happy with where we are in terms of those 25 points, and the fact we had a relatively scrappy first half is far from the end of the world. So we'll take where we are and move on to Worcester in their fortnight.
And Michaela Leonard obviously making her first start in Chiefs colours. How do you feel she went?
Yeah, she's big and powerful. Hello. She's big and powerful, and she showed that today, and that's what we want from her. You know, she's clearly a very, very good line-out forward. She took a lot of good line-out ball at the back of the line-out today, and it's good to have someone that can generate that quality of ball for us. So yeah, we saw some good signs from Mac today.
Indeed, and obviously the power of the front row once more as well. Obviously had the bomb squad as well coming off the bench. Hope Rogers putting in some absolutely brilliant runs. But the scrum throughout the match was monumental once more. That is a really positive side of that performance, isn't it?
The scrum was good, you know, so we're pleased where we are with that. But I think the point you make is that the ability to unload an international front row at 55-60 minutes is a huge benefit. And yeah, I thought Hope today was exceptional off the bench, and I thought Charlie and Clee brought energy as well. But likewise, I thought the 3 starting girls, Sylvia, Clara and Dalika, were exceptional as well. So good scrum day, good front row day.
Indeed. Well, thanks very much for your time, Steve.
All right, cheers.